everybody, it's Dr. Sandman. I hope that all of you are doing great. Today I have, it's my first tarot first impressions that the tarot deck does not belong to me. No, this was given to me by my friend Erin to let me borrow it specifically for this purpose, to give a little review. So I'm very excited about it. I've seen this one advertised before, but I've never gotten my hands on it. So this is the Mystical Melodies tarot deck by Gary Hall, and the publishing company is Sterling Ethos. So it's the traditional 78 card deck, but it also has 2 bonus cards, or at least it says that it does. So it's a cool box. So the way that it opens is kind of interesting. So you open that part. Oh my gosh. And then we are confronted with the devil. That's so crazy. And then you pull it out. And then we have the devil again. Kind of harder to see. And just symbols all over the box. So it's a very interesting way of opening it. But yeah, let's get into it. So, oh, the cards are so fun. Oh, okay. So first it comes, I must show you this because this is just adorable. It's a hardcover little guidebook that has all the, like a collage of all the cards on it. And is it? Yep, it's in full color. Oh my gosh, it's just a little tiny guidebook, but I like that it's hardcover, so that's fun. Okay, so this tarot deck is obviously inspired by classic cartoons of, I don't know what era, the 20s, 30s. I don't know. Here's the back of the cards. They are reversible. It has like this all-seeing eye, Illuminati type deal with the infinity symbol, with, you know, and the moons and all the suits. And if you look I don't know if you can even see it in video, but if you look closely at it, you can kind of see how it's got this like this old print quality to it. It's interesting, and I love that it's matte. First of all, love that. Okay, so first we have the Fool. We have that pyramid head with the eye, the sun's smiling. This is very whimsical. Oh, and the Magician is an eye. I like the addition of the flowers in the corners. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So we have a cow for the High Priestess. I guess because her horns mimic the crescent crown that she wears in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Then we have the Empress, who's a lovely lady. I wonder how this would look if it were in sepia or black and white, like those old cartoons. The Emperor. I don't know. Tough to say. Okay, so the Hierophant has an eyeball for a head, and like the pillars are like looking tough, like bouncers behind him. And it looks like ladybugs for his students. Then we have the classic depiction of Adam and Eve for the lovers. Then we have the Chariot. That's fun. The towers in the back of the buildings have faces. I think that's funny. Strength card, of course. There's something about like the eyes. Oh god, okay, the Hermit. There's something about the eyes of this old cartoon style that make the characters look very dead. I don't know what it is. The Wheel of Fortune. And we have Justice. Is Justice usually blindfolded in Rider-Waite-Smith? Maybe she's not. Maybe I'm just making that up. I don't know. And the Hanged Man. The tree is sad. The man is not. He is more intrigued, confused even. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, so we have the death card, and of course, we have a pious man who is begging for his life. Somebody who's been knocked over. And then look at these, they're little caterpillars, and this one's got like a pacifier. That's so cute. You can't see, why can't you see this one? And then we have a steamboat in the back, which I think is a reference to, what is it, Steamboat Willie? I think is the name of the cartoon? I don't remember. But this one's crazy. Crazy. And we have the devil. Oh, the way this one's drawn kind of looks like Kids Next Door, like Codename Kids Next Door. Whenever they were surprised, their mouth kind of went in like a 0 to the side. Even though I know it probably came from this style, but that's what it reminded me of. Then we have the star. Okay, this is crazy. The moon. So we have a whistling, howling wolf, a dog, and a crustacean that is completely chilling out. And the moon is rocking out to that wolf song. This one's fun. The sun. And we have Judgment. And the World. Okay, now we're getting into the minor arcana. I'm just to see what the extra cards are. Okay. Starting off with the wands. What are these, ladybugs? And perhaps everything is alive in this. Like every so it's not so scary that I can't look at it. I just don't like it. It's a spider. Sorry. What was I saying? I was saying that every element is alive, so everything in the image is alive. Sorry. Spider. I don't like it. You know, witches and their brooms. So like the mountains, the backgrounds, the scenery around them, the celestial bodies, they're all alive. The Nine of Wands. Aw, cute little salamander on the Page of Wands. He looks like he's an archaeologist in Egypt. Oh, he's there again. Very cutie. Queen of Wands, who is a pilot. Is a director. Oh, that's perfect. The director, because the King of Wands is usually a... Why is the lighting going so weird? The King of Wands is usually like it represents like a leader, like a natural born leader, or somebody who gets other people to realize their vision for them. They're a director, you know. Ace of Cups. Little ghost. Okay. Yeah, even like the little flowers on the lily pads, like the little lotuses, are animated. Which I guess is in theme, so. Oh! Love it. Love to see. Oh, he's got a pumpkin. It's Halloween themed. My favorite minor arcana card. Halloween themed. Love that. Aww. He's just so grumpy. Chill out, dude. Have some tea. We have a 5 of Cups. I don't know how I feel about the mirror, because the whole point of this card is that they aren't looking at the full cups that they have. They are not really like reflecting. They're not seeing things for what they are. So I don't know. Oh, we have a puppet and a bug of some kind. I feel like it's a ladybug. I don't know what else it would be. Alright, 7 of Cups. Okay, this makes sense. So, no, this had to have been intentionally. This had to have been intentional. This had to have been on purpose. So, the moon is fighting with the sun. So the moon, representing our intuition and what we know is right, is fighting with the sun, which is our ego, our what makes us happy. And this is all about leaving something that is fulfilling, something that brings you joy, because you know that there is more. So it's listening to the intuition, even though you really want to stay with the thing that is fulfilling. So that's cool. I like that. I like that. Ooh, we have a little mushroom fellow for the 9 of Cups. Ten of Cups. Some bumbly bees. I love bees. They're my favorite bug. We have a little sailor. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups is a mermaid. We have a pirate. Now onto the swords. We have a dark cloud that has seen some trouble. Haven't we all? We have a playing card. Okay. Yeah, it's a card about heartbreak, and he's smiling and he's Cupid, and that doesn't really fit to me, you know. 4 of Swords. That one illustrates that well. Seven of Swords. Wow, they couldn't escape the race caricature even in a new modern deck, could they? Crazy. Then we have a cocooned person. Oh, oh, sorry. 9 of Swords. So it's a crying bed frame, and the person who's stressed out is a candle holder. That's crazy. Dude, me after I get home from work. And we have a nice chipper young person for the Page of Swords. I don't know how I feel about the addition of an infant in the Queen of Swords. Because usually, yeah, this is the suit of air, the more masculine aspect of the elements, and I never get nurturing vibes from the Queen of Swords. Welcome to disagree, but, you know, it's, I don't know. King of Swords. He's got 2 moons on his crown facing opposite directions, saying that he has a well-balanced mind. I like that. whenever I get my paycheck. Ooh, a two-headed person. Two of Pentacles. Is there a kitty behind me? Look, there's a kitty behind me. Alright, so we have the Three of Pentacles. Alright, interesting. Four. What is this person? Are they a chess piece? Are they like the bishop on a chessboard? I'm not sure. Dude, this guy's going at it. Crazy. Woo! We have a rose. I believe this is a rose. For the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the 10. There's snot coming out of this kid's nose. Don't love that, but whatever, I guess. We have the page. The knight. Oh! The rabbit that is kind of designed to look like the original Oswald the Rabbit or Mickey Mouse, one of the two. Kind of in that style. And we have the king. And we have our 2 extra cards. So first we have the happy squirrel. Oh! So we have the happy squirrel and the sad squirrel. He looks angry, more angry than sad. Which one are you today? That's crazy. Okay. You know what? No, I gotta look up what they mean, because it can't be the... Oh! Sorry, I just saw the inside, so in the inside of the deck, you can't see it that well, but there's the star. Let me check. Let me see what I can gather about happy and sad squirrel. See if it's more in-depth than they lead on. Sad squirrel says, hands off my nuts. That's the sour stance of the sad squirrel. What's mine is mine. This is no cute cuddly creature. Are you as defensive about things as this unhappy chappy? Damn, cut right to the core. Just look how sad his whole world is because he won't share. Ask yourself, why does it always rain on me? Why not share the wealth and spread the love? You'll be happier if you do. Both of these... That's why I don't love added cards, is because a tarot deck following the Rider-Waite system is perfect in that any answer you could hope to get to a question, the tarot deck is designed to give you any answer that you would ever have, that you would ever need or look for. It just depends on the spread that you use, what symbols you pay attention to, and what your question is. So whenever they add cards, I'm just like, okay, but like the tarot deck already sums up everything. Like the sad squirrel could be the Four of Pentacles, or a what do you call it? Nine of Cups in reverse, or you know, and it's like the happy squirrel could be the sun, or I don't know. It's unnecessary to add. But I think they're funny, you know? So what do I have to say beyond that? Oh, well, let's shuffle it. Right, shuffle's just great. What would I rate this out of 10? That's tough. I don't know why, but because it's not, this deck isn't mine, it doesn't belong to me, it's harder to rate it. I'd give it maybe a 6.5 to a 7 out of 10, just because there are a few cards where like the symbols or the way they drew the characters didn't really add up to what the card represents, usually. So, you know, I think there are some cards that could have been thought through a little further, especially because some of them, like the Eight of Cups, or, well, is it the King of Swords, they added things that aren't originally there in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but are still pertinent and relevant to what the card means. So I think, you know, it wasn't for lack of trying. I think there was just some misses in there. But I think it's a really fun deck. I love the packaging that it came with. I think that it's really good quality cards. They seem like very sturdy. They're nice and matte, so they're easy to shuffle. So yeah, I think maybe, yeah, a 7 out of 10. So thank you again, Erin, for letting me borrow this to show it off on my channel. And thanks to you, whoever you are, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos, and if you want to see any more tarot or oracle or Lenormand videos, I have an entire playlist dedicated to that on my channel, in case you want to look at those. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.